What's up guys, Pandragon Dan here, and welcome back to March Disney Villain Madness. Wow, that last battle was just intense, wasn't it? Hopefully you guys voted for Gaston. Anyway, today's round is going to be a very special one because we're bringing the magic to this. That's right, we've got two sorcerers going up against each other. Now, I am going to give Morgan credit for this one. She has picked a pretty good opponent. I mean, let's face it, Jafar is one of the most powerful sorcerers in the Disney universe. But what she failed to take into account is that Dr. Facilier has friends on the other side. So let's not waste any time and get straight into it. Dr. Facilier's got the smooth moves as well as the magic. And here's why you should vote for him. Has there ever been a smoother Disney villain than Facilier? I don't think so. This guy's so cool, I reckon he could sweep Ursula off her feet. Well, tentacles. You get the idea. But don't let his smooth voice lure you in too much, because this guy has dark tendencies. Really dark tendencies. When Prince Naveen first arrives in New Orleans, he and his servant Lawrence stumble across him in the back alley. Knowing that the prince has a lot of financial problems, hence why he needs to marry into a rich family, he promises to make all his problems go away using his magic. He then turns Naveen into a frog and Lawrence becomes Naveen. You know, Disney characters really need to stop trusting people with dark magic. Facilier's plan is to use Lawrence, as Naveen, to marry the daughter of Big Daddy LaBouffe so that he can claim his fortune. Meanwhile, his voodoo friends will feast on the souls of New Orleans. Dr. Facilier is as sly as you can get. He charms his victims, offering their every wish granted. For a price. However, what they want and what they get are two entirely different things, as Naveen himself quickly finds out. Facilier can see into the souls of what a person desires and knows exactly which buttons to push in order to make them break in his hands. When it comes to charm, few villains have it as much as Facilier. That being said, Facilier is not afraid to put his magic to good use when needed. And just like his song suggests, he has friends on the other side. I have to be honest, when he summons them, they are some of the most frightening spirits I've ever seen in a Disney film. I wouldn't like to be a kid watching this scene. I have nightmares for days. In fact, for all his southern charm, Facilier is really creepy as hell. There's just something about the way his shadow moves on its own that's really disturbing. Another thing you can say about Facilier is complete lack of empathy. Bear in mind that he's planning to murder a rich landowner just to get his money. He even offers up the souls of New Orleans to the spirits as payments for them helping him get Naveen back. He'll sacrifice anything and anyone. He'd probably sell out his own mother if he could. But ultimately, Dr. Facilier's reliance on voodoo is his undoing, which leads to what is, in my opinion, one of the most frightening villain deaths ever in a Disney film. When he tries to tempt Tiana with her desires of opening her own restaurant, she's able to see through his BS and destroy the voodoo charm that cursed Naveen, which incidentally makes this one of the few instances in a Disney film where it's the heroine that defeats the villain. Ha! Take that, Frozen! Anyway, this kind of pisses off the spirits, and realising he can't pay back his debts, decide to take his soul as punishment. Then they literally drag him to hell, leaving his screaming face on the gravestone. I don't know about you, but this is just pure nightmare fuel. Facilier is pretty much the full package. He's got the charm, magic, and a sinister plan to make him both creepy yet entertaining at the same time. He's certainly ambitious and willing to do anything to get what he wants, pretty much like Gaston. But unlike Gaston, he relies more on his brains and his brawn. He's smooth, charming, yet ultimately wicked. And what makes him super cool is that he was voiced by Keith David, who you may remember as one of the main voices in the TV show Gargoyles. If that doesn't automatically raise his status, then I don't know what does. Dr. Facilier, putting even greater emphasis on the phrase, be careful for what you wish for. I don't know about you guys, but I got chills just talking about it. You know, I've got a horrible feeling that the voodoo spirits might be watching this one, so I think we'd best not annoy them. Click on the link in the description to be taken to the voting poll, and make sure you vote for Dr. Facilier. The voting will stay open until the 5th of March, so be sure to get your votes in before then. And also don't forget to follow my blog and Morgan's blog for more updates. The next battle will be Charles Muntz from Up versus Scar from The Lion King. Adventurers out there, so be prepared. Peace out guys, see you in the next video.